Yo, what is up, YouTube? As expected, first episode of the series. No money spent. Road to Honus today. Just gonna recap the week. What we did. We made close to 200k stubs, which is massive, more than I've ever made in 1 week. And I'm just gonna recap how I did that a little bit. So, what I'm showing you guys here first is not everything's going to be in chronological order. I'm going to figure out in future weeks the best way to do it. Probably try to track my stubs a little bit better. Um, but first, we did some collections, and we weren't going to do live series collections first. We were going to focus on signature series cards we talked about in our intro video a little bit. But we were flipping cards on the market at work. We had a ton of them purchased, and it just happened to be cards like Kenley Jansen, Bryce Harper, Manny Machado, Clayton Kershaw, just stuff like that. So probably like the most expensive cards on each respected team, and the market actually crashed on us. So that was unfortunate. So basically, I was at work and I stopped flipping, and I got busy, and I was gonna lose money on these players. So I said, you know what, I can lose money or I can just complete these collections because I purchased these cards low. Obviously, that's how flipping works. If you guys don't know how flipping works, I can make a video on that on the future, how I do it. But I'll show you a little bit at the end here of how I do it at work. So we ended up collecting some collections, and let's jump into it. The first one was the Braves. In our last video, our pack opening video, we pulled Freddie Freeman, which helped us complete the Braves. And then, so we ended up doing some collections. We figured it was the best way. It was either loose stubs or use what we had, and I bought them low, so there was no point not to. We finished the Mariners. We finished the Cardinals because we pulled Goldie also this past week. We got him as a. How did we get Goldie? We pulled them. I know that. I can't remember out of what though. We finished the Dodgers because I had Kershaw and Kenley Jansen purchased. And then we did the Padres because I had Manny Machado purchased when the market crashed. And then we did the Phillies because we had Bryce Harper when the market crashed. It was unfortunate, but that stuff does happen on the market if you're not paying attention. So with finishing the Dodgers and the Padres, we got to finish NL West. So that was our first division collection, which is huge. We got Rob Nen out of that. This is where a majority of our stubs came this week. It's still not all of them. It's not even half of what we did. But we never finished the third inning program. And that's I just figured that was a good opportunity to get stubs. I'm never been a huge CPU grinder, but I figured it was a good time to do it. And we only needed 50 stars. It took us probably less than an hour to complete, I want to say. So if you have those programs that you never got to, you probably have a decent amount of stars already unless you purchase the game late in the season. But even then, with how many moments there are now, you can grind through them so fast. They're not difficult. I ended up taking Robbie Alomar, that'll show here, and we sold them for, I want to say, 95k. Another thing we did in our last video, we did the National Card Day bundle video, and we pulled Benito Santiago. At the time, he was worth around 60k. So huge pull there. We decided to keep him. I debated selling him and using his stubs to flip the market more, but we said no. We don't know if this card is going to up or down in price. It's kind of a random card at this point in the year. It was a headliner card. We don't know exactly what it's going to do, so let's just keep it, and we need it anyways going towards Honus. So we kept it, and so that was about 60k more profit that we made. We got lucky. We got really lucky with some pulls this week. And then lastly, now this isn't the last thing, but this is just how we flip at work. I do it on my phone. Just a quick little preview of how you do it. So with the market, I can make a video on it if you guys want to see, but you buy at the sell now price and you sell at the buy now price for cards. And I did a lot of experimenting this week, but I had more success with the signature series cards because I think people are just buying now, selling now to try to finish those collections really fast. Those people that have an abundance of stubs or don't care about wasting stubs. I think that's why I had more success doing that style of flipping with those cards. Another thing we did for fun, we had a ton of silvers, so we ended up exchanging players who I don't think are going to get upgrades in the future, and we got 7 exchange packs, and I didn't really expect much out of these, but I got some pretty good cards, honestly. And I ended up not selling any of these because if you can see, Mac Muncy, Corey Seager, pretty much every card I have, and I know at this point in the season, it's kind of hard to get a diamond ranking if you're not killing it because your stats are pretty set in the MLB at this point because a lot of at-bats. We got Yasmani Grandal, Ryan Presley. But like, look at these. I want to say almost every one of my cards I've pulled has played up to a diamond ranking already. And I own most of them. Ryan Presley's the only card I didn't own already. So, like, we got Corey Seager twice. He's playing up to an 84. And he was really hot before he got hurt. Stuff like that. Brad Hand. All these guys I already own. And he's actually playing down in this one. But in most cases, he's playing over an 85 because he's very close to going diamond. But every one of these dudes we pulled, we got lucky. They have a chance to go diamond this year. So, it's just duplicate cards that we can use in the future to potentially go diamond. And I don't think it's worth selling those cards because they're only worth like 1k. I could easily have gotten 7k out of that, but like I said, the rankings of them, if it was a player I didn't think could go diamond potentially, I would definitely sell. But I pulled 7 cards that are of players that by the end of the year could be diamond. Every one of them has the opportunity to, so excited about that. Max Muncy's probably on the lower end for that, but he hits bombs. You never know. If he has a big month, diamond. Easy. All right, so the last thing we have here, guys, is recently I have been, and this is what we're going to do for a future video, is we're going to attempt to finish every single Tops Now mission. And maybe not every single one because there's a ton of them, but at least like 90% of every mission for each week. And then we're going to do a massive pack opening for Tops Now. And I know how pack openings work. They don't go super well all the time, but those Tops Now cards have some value to them. And I'm going to try to get around 20 packs Tops Now and then hopefully pull some cards out of that. So I don't know what range, and I don't even know how many packs because there's so many weeks. It could be more than that. But we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see if we can get some stubs out. If we can pull some diamonds, we'll be making money. There's a lot of cards in the 15-20k range, so it could easily be a 100k jump. But they're really not taking long, so I've only worked on them for like a day and a half, and I've already finished probably, I think, like 25 to 30 missions. So, and it's not even like I'm putting a lot of time in. It's just after work, on stream, stuff like that. So we're going to try that out, and obviously next week I'll let you guys know on the status of that and how that's going. We might have them done by then. Who knows? It just depends how much work or how much time we have to put into it. So there's the moments, and yeah, this week was really smooth, guys, honestly. Like I said, we pulled a lot of good stuff to help with that stub bonus, and 200 is just a rough estimate. It might be more than that. I want to say on the market, we can go back to our market talk. I want to say on the market at work was when I was doing most, like almost 95% of my flipping was just at work, because why not? You have the time, like a couple seconds to do it at work. I want to say I made over 50k stubs this week just by flipping at work. And like, obviously that's not even a lot of time put into it, but I was just being persistent. And I mean, it worked out. Like I said, buy at the sell now price, sell at the buy now price. And yeah, it worked out. It was a great week. We collected those 5 teams. Right now we have 60k stubs left over, and we're flipping on an average, I want to say close to, like, I mean, it varies obviously with how much the market's helping us, but we're flipping between 10 and 30k stubs a day, just depending on my day and how much I can do it. But it's been good. Really successful first week. It's not clickbait. I did make over 200k stubs, and it was awesome. I'm really excited for the rest of the series and how much progress we can make towards HONUS this week. So if you guys like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, press that subscribe button, and I'm going to have a bunch of videos this week for Griffey Week, guys. I'm not even sure how many I'm going to do, but we'll have a few. It's going to be exciting. Today's actually the day that they're going to release his attribute, so that'll be exciting. He is a 6th inning boss, we do know that, so we're going to be grinding the 6th inning program like crazy this weekend when I have the opportunity to. So that's it for me, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and check me out for future videos. See ya.